lads, welcome to another video. This video is going to be, because it's actually my 8th year anniversary, I suppose, of supporting Dunfermline today. I'm going to do a video just basically going through my best moments, my worst moments, and the best things I've kind of seen, best and worst, during my time supporting Dunfermline. So, hope you enjoy the video, and let's go with it. So my first ever Dunfermline game was a 2-1 home loss to Partick Thistle. As I said, it was 8 years ago today. Simon Donnelly got the winner for Partick Thistle that night. Greg Fleming, a goalkeeping error from him, cost the first goal, and it was a really cold night, I can remember that. And for whatever reason I went back after that, and then the season after that of course was the promotion winning season with the Martin Hardy goal, etc. So I chose a good season to be my first full season. But I did start supporting just before that, so that was my first Pars game. The best Pars game I've been to would have to be between the promotion winning game against both Brechin, and it wasn't really the actual promotion winning game, but it did feel like it at the time, the Martin Hardy game. I've got vivid memories of the Martin Hardy game. I was quite young, I was 10, and I didn't really know much about football at that point as well, so it was kind of a bit of a blur, if I'm honest. So definitely the promotion winning game just a few years ago when Fido scored his first hat-trick for Dunfermline. That was probably my best game I've been to in terms of the moment and stuff, but the Martin Hardy game does come a very close second, and if I was a few years older it probably would definitely be my best game I've been to. The worst Pars game I've been to would have to be one of the Stranraer games in recent years. Of course we had the game up there, I think we got beat 5-1 that day, and we played a team of absolute giants. I think we tried to field the tallest starting 11 we possibly could. It was after Jim Jeffries had been sacked and John Potter took over. We went up to Stranraer. I think there was about 88 Dunfermline fans up that day. It was Passion de Moraine, and we got humped 5-1, and it was definitely not one of our best days. Also in that season, the replay of the Scottish Cup game against Stranraer, when we got humped at home as well and we got knocked out of the Scottish Cup. I think that was around Christmas time as well, so either of them games really, that's probably my worst games I've been to. Also, on top of that, the game this season at home to Coon in the South when we got beat 5-2, just the atmosphere was horrific, and at least the Stranraer games there was little people that actually saw it, but the Coon in the South game was a home game. There was so much expectancy for us to at least get something from the game and definitely not get a hammering like we did. My favourite moment supporting the Pars, there's a lot of moments for different reasons as well. There's moments like when David Hopkirk rounded the Ayr goalkeeper, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Greg Fleming actually, and we went 2-1 up against Ayr. I can't remember if that was the Scottish Cup game or if it was the league game during the 2015-16 season when we obviously went on to win the league. That felt like a vital game at that time, and that was definitely one of my favourites. On top of that, you've got the game against Stenhousemuir in the really bad season when Jeffries and Potter were in charge. When we won 3-2 at home, Kyle McCausland scored that brilliant long range goal. That was a really good game, but probably not memorable for the right reasons, just because it was probably the best game in a horrendous season. On top of that, you've got games like St Mirren at home last season where we won 4-3 with Farid getting the late goal. Dundee at home when we won 3-1 with Faisal getting a few goals. That was a brilliant night, but I'll come on to that later in another question. And a few of the derbies in the last years as well. 1-0 win at home when Nat bullied a few of the Wraith Rovers players, and the away game there as well when we won 2-0, and it was very convincing. It was probably the best away day I've had. Best manager that I've seen would have to probably be Alan Johnson. I mean, it probably sounds daft for people watching this that might have supported Dunfermline for years and years, but with my experience, which is very little obviously, I only seen Jim McIntyre manage us for one full season, and obviously I seen him for a few months before the promotion season, and I seen him for about 8 months in the SPL until we sacked him. So the best manager would have to be Alan Johnson because he's won a promotion, he's stabilised in the league, and now we're challenging for playoffs, so you can't really argue with it, but there is obviously better managers that have managed Dunfermline if I'd been supporting for much longer. Best atmosphere I've been involved in, well, the Dundee game at home, the 3-1 game, by far the greatest atmosphere I've been involved in. It almost gives you chills actually thinking about it, and when you watch it back on the highlights, it's even better. I can remember every single goal. The only bad thing was I was actually there by myself because my dad had to work that night, and he was gutted when he was seeing the score come in as the goals were going in. Another great atmosphere was the 2-2 draw at Easter Road last season. For various reasons. There's a reason because one of my pals that I'd never met before, we actually ended up embracing the equaliser for Higgy. I ran down the steps because I was quite high up in the lower tier of the away stand, and we embraced with a hug and stuff like that, and it was just a mental kind of day. We didn't expect to come back for 2-0 down at Easter Road, but we did it, and it was probably one of the best away days as well. I forgot to mention Hearts away, of course, at the start of this season. Brilliant game, and I'm an idiot for forgetting it. The best player I've seen play for Dunfermline, again there's quite a few candidates. Martin Hardy, for the brief stint he did, he was more of a kind of cult hero, kind of iconic player. Joe Cardo's got to be up there. He's got the goals to back it up as well, he's got the achievements to back it up, 2 promotions, you can't really argue with that. Faisal El-Bakhtouy was definitely one of the most talented players I've seen, although obviously only spent 1 season. Andy Kirk was a great goal scorer, and Willie Gibson was a great winger in that season as well, although he did only spend a short time with us as well. I'd say for goals it's got to be Andy Kirk. For sheer talent and skill and flair has to be Faisal, also goals as well, but he didn't do it over consecutive seasons, Andy Kirk did. And for kind of sheer club hero mentality, it's got to be Martin Hardy and Joe Cardo. I would say they're probably my top 4, and Willie Gibson makes it in 5th, I would say. But if I had to give a best player, it would probably go to Joe. Worst player I've seen play for the Pars, well, I'm going to keep it out of officially signed players because I've seen quite a lot of trialists as well, because I've been to quite a lot of bounce games, friendly games and stuff. The worst player I've seen play for the Pars, I'd probably say it was in the summer when we had a really tall striker, Philip Giris, on trial. It just didn't seem like it made any sense to give him a trial, and we never played him again after the 1 game. It was the game up at that park in Glasgow when we got beat 4-2 for Partick Thistle, and he was just a big guy and he scored a tap in, but it wasn't like he did anything else in the game either. We've had players on trial in recent years. Just before the promotion season a few years ago, we had Martin Bocco and Igor playing in defence in a friendly against Berwick Rangers, so that's probably 2 of the worst players that have played for us that I haven't seen, but I definitely know of them because I remember seeing them in the lineup that day. I'd have to say the worst player would have to be Philip Giris that played just in the summer there. And finally, I think the Pars will finish in 5th this season. I'm hoping for the playoffs. As I've said in recent videos, just in the last few days, I've got renewed hope that we can make the playoffs, but I've just got this really gut feeling that we're going to fall at the last hurdle or something, or a game like Tannadice or results against Morton and Cooney the South is going to come back to haunt us this season. If we had picked up just a few points in any of those fixtures, we'd be easily in the playoffs, and now we're a bit of a gap as well. So ultimately I think we'll finish 5th, probably just outside the playoffs, and it'll look unlucky to have missed out on them, but I hope we do make them because we do have a pretty favourable run in my opinion, and I would love to see us make the playoffs. That's it for this video guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be going to obviously the Dundee United game. I've got a vlog coming out on Sunday morning. I've chose to change it from Saturday to Sunday now, and it'll be covering the midweek game against Brecon and the Saturday game against Dundee United, and I'll keep that going for a few weeks, see how it goes, and that'll be your chance to watch matchday vlogs as well, because I've included my own matchday vlogs within the full vlog. So enjoy that content, hit a like on it if you like it when it gets uploaded, hit a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.